Hello again, folks. Just wanted to get a really quick video out here. Some of you have been aware of some new hardware tech that I've been waiting on. You might have seen it on Facebook, you might have seen it on other social media sites, you might have even seen it in a couple of expos. But I've been blessed by Zettlab, who've sent over one of their new devices. Now, as I'm sure you're aware, this is not live on Kickstarter just yet. So this is a very early prototype, almost like a pre-beta first look. It's come straight over from when they were over at a conference in Germany. So this is not going to be your standard unboxing experience when it comes to you. I believe they're doing some work with some other creators out there who may get some kind of devices that are closer to final version, but I'm going to be taking this out. I'll be running through it with a couple of the team from Zettlab to see how the local AI performance is and see how it works as a home NAS. So yeah, but let's just get straight into it. I'm super excited to see what's in the box. So we'll just move Tux out of the way for a minute. Let's tuck him out of shot so you're not staring and concentrating on him. Obviously, the super convenient knife to open the box. Now, I have got absolutely no idea what's in here. I believe I've got sent a D6 model, which is their 6A base model device. So let's crack open the box. And again, like I say, this isn't going to be your unboxing experience. It's just for me because I'm super excited. So tons of bubble wrap. Obviously, they care about their prototypes coming out. Let's have a look. Okay, bigger box inside the box. Let's just manhandle this and loads more bubble wrap. Let's move this out the way. On to the next box, which has a box attached. Let's point the camera down a bit more so you can see better. Yeah, here we go. That's a better angle, isn't it? So, more box stuff. Let's crack off this smaller one. There we go. That's that one out the way. More tape, more bubble wrap, more bubble wrap, more tape. A blunt knife never helps. There we go. More tape. This is just going to be like a 10-minute video of me undoing bubble wrap and tape. But let's get in. Maybe a bit of brute force and ignorance coming up. Here we go. Turn it up the right way, round the right way. And there we have it. The Zettlab AI NAS. Like I say, some of you may have seen this over at their conference they were recently showcasing. Actually, before we get into that one, should we do the smaller box? More tape. More tape. More brute force. There we go. Okay, so inside little box, I believe we have hard drive. Yes. So I've got a Seagate Exos Enterprise 12 terabyte hard drive, which I've been informed comes preloaded for this purpose for me with some media already loaded on there so I can test out their AI, their local AI, without having to load on my own images and data. So we'll undo this nice bit of foam packaging in the top here. Got to keep this packaging. Try and keep it nice and neat and tidy. Oh, she's pretty. Accessory box. There. And inside accessory box. Oh, magnetic dust screen. Attachments. What attachments have we got? AC power cord, nice Ethernet cable, AC power brick and power cable. That's cool. Let's pop this back in here for a mo. Pop that out of the way. And then the butte itself. Move my box out of the way, another box. And there it is. There it is. That is the back of the back of the box. So while we're here, let's start. Looks like 80mm fan before I take things apart, which I shouldn't really do, just because this has been secured separately and differently for shipping. So I need to have a look into seeing how we can get in and if we're allowed to get in, etc. We've got 1 gigabit Ethernet, 2.5 gigabit Ethernet, USB 2, HDMI power in, and a reset and power button just there. It's like a momentary switch. Zettlab branding on the sides, nothing on the other side. And then round to the front, I think this is probably one of the big selling points, is the LCD display. We've got SD cards 3 and 4, TF card USB 3. Interestingly, it's got a button here which is labeled copy. So I'm thinking that that's going to be some kind of automated backup. Magnetic front, which is pretty cool. Looks like it's just like embedded rubber magnets. So that just kind of sits on. There's no kind of area to push to get it out, but there is a lip. I'll show it up in the camera. There is a lip along the top that you can kind of get your nails into to open that one. So we'll pop that out of the way and then press. Ooh, spring loaded. Drive bays, pretty chunky design, which is fine, absolutely fine. Ventilation wise, doesn't look like there's any through ventilation. If that's going to change in the release version, you see that's all kind of solid piece. If that's going to change in the release version, I do not know, but I will be sure to let you know as soon as I find out. And I believe, yes, okay. So this looks like screwless mounts. You've got 2 little rubber grommets there and there. Pull that one up and then you can drop your drive in, lock it into place. This looks like we have, let's pull all these drives out. I like that they've lettered them. I'm going to pull all these out because why not? I'm not going to go too far into teardown because, like I say, this is a prototype or pre-prototype, so it won't necessarily reflect what you're getting once the Kickstarter is running and going through. But it does look like a nice SATA backplane on there. From the looks of it, it is SATA rather than any other kind of connectivity. It's not U2, it's not SAS. So they do look like they are split connectors for SATA on there. And it looks like the motherboard sits on the base here. Backplane connects down to 2 fans at the rear. Like I say, I think they're 80, going to be 80mm. Kind of look 80mm. Yeah, so far, first impression of just tearing it out of the box. It's nice, it's solid. It does look like it's going to be more of a sealed unit, like a Synology, like a QNAP, or like a disk station, etc., rather than something that's more modular or moddable. So it does kind of more look like more like a sealed unit. But I'm going to plug it in. I've got a meeting with a couple of the team just to run through some of the features and applications of this, and then I'll be able to take it from there. In comparison, just for reference, size-wise, 60% keyboard, you can kind of see it's a nice low profile, small-ish device. And that's the kind of depth profile. And yeah, I think that will about do us for now. Zettlab D6 prototype device. I'll get some testing in. We'll do some thermal testing, speed testing, and performance testing on the local AI, and feed it back to the team and hopefully share it with you guys as well. And I hope to see you guys again soon. Stay tuned. Cheers.